Okay, guys, day 9 check in. There really isn't anything to report. It was just another day of doing stuff in Bali, which is cool. Oh, I did make 3 meals today. That was pretty big, but I already posted about that, so that was really cool. Everything was nice enough. I have a gecko in my room and made a big sound before, and that was scary, so that's another thing. But I thought that I would pull some cards for you guys today instead of I didn't get time to do my one that I've been posting lately, but I thought I'd do it now. So I pulled out 5 cards and we could talk through it. And I feel like, and when I do that, I actually like think about like who's going to, I ask spirit, I say, for those who will pay attention to, for those who will get something out of it, like what do they need to know and that sort of thing. So I've decided that someone wants to come and hang out in Bali with me based on all of these cards. Okay. So the first one, it says passion for purpose. It says love like life flows through the heart. Your heart is questioning for deeper meaning. It desires certainty as to your sacred task for this lifetime. I call to you now that you, that is beyond your mind, the you that is your heart, to that you, I ask, what stirs your passions of nature? Do that, be that. Okay, so I really liked this one. It's basically asking you, like, beyond your mind, like, what did your soul come down to do? It's asking you to ponder your passion for purpose. So I do believe that we all came, each of our souls have come here for a certain journey, and that we've met certain people that have influenced our journey in the way that our soul needed for our own soul's growth. So Spirit is asking you to find your passion, find your purpose. And how are they asking you to do that? Through nurturing yourself. Okay, so this one says time out, nourishment, and self-care. So I do know that when I went through my decision making to get to where I am right now, I did have to do that basically to come to where I am now. I had to go, I call it in hermit mode, and go within and um, allow myself to be in my own energy and to have that time out, whether it's, you know, 5 minutes away from the family, whether it's having your radio off or your Spotify off when you're in the car driving, just to quieten your mind and be within yourself for a minute. And self-care, I mean, how does that look to you? It looks differently to everyone. So Spirit is asking you to quieten yourself so you can listen for your intuition to come through. And it's saying to let go of the past. It is time to envision a new story. So all of these cards, like, these are not decks that are similar in purpose or in themes or storylines. Like these are all coming out like that are so aligned with the story. So let go of your past. It's time to envision a new story. And that's what it comes down to too, is envisioning. Like you could feel and see the version of you that you would like to be. You can visualize that. And once you do sit and nurture yourself, you find your purpose, you will be able to see where you'd like to go. And then it's about stepping into the embodiment of that person so you can basically take action to get where you need to be. And that's where it's saying honor your feelings. So basically, that's that's why I think everyone needs to come here to Bali, because look, she's meditating, she's going within, honoring her feelings. So letting go of the past and envisioning a new story, it's not easy. It's actually not easy at all. And that's a lot of what I'm still doing now as well. So it's not easy for me either. But honoring your feelings is also difficult when in the past you've always honored everyone else's feelings above your own. So part of the self-care and time out and nurturing is allowing yourself to have that time and to honor that and to know that you're worthy of that and you need this so you can find your passion for your purpose of your soul. Okay. So to honor your feelings sometimes might seem like you're dishonoring the other people's around you. And as I said, you know, sometimes it starts off small, giving yourself that 5 minutes, giving yourself the 10 minutes, start to walk every day when you wake up or every afternoon when you get home from work, because Spirit is asking you to expand your horizons. So that's what I mean. Like all of these cards just say to me, come to Bali. No, I'm kidding. I'm being silly. But you're not limited to where you are now. And if you go through this journey and you have courage, you will expand your horizons naturally. And part of letting go of the past, it's also part of it. Every little step that is here is actually part of expanding your, like actually physically expanding it, because you need to go through. I'm just going to pull one tarot card while we're just sitting here. As you go through this journey of healing, when you go through the hermit mode and you're taking time out and you're going within and you're nourishing yourself, you start to realize, okay, these are my boundaries. These need where I'm going to have to honor my feelings and I'm going to have to let go of the past. So I might have to let go of doing certain things for certain people or having behaviors that I'd always just, I'm talking about you guys here. So, you might always say yes to your neighbor to mow their lawn for them, and you've got no time to mow their lawn, but you can't say no. Just that's a little example, but things like that is like honor yourself and let go of the past and allow the new story to come in and be like, no, I'm sorry, I don't have time for that anymore, and literally be explicit and say, I don't. So that's not beating around the bush and saying, oh, sorry, no, I can't do that. It's not for me. And then they have to accept that, and they probably will. That's the funny thing. They probably will. Okay, Queen of Wands. So you will find your passion. You'll be sitting on that throne with your beautiful black cat just being, the Queen of Wands has gone through the whole journey of all of the Wands story. So the Wands is about finding your passion and it's about finding your purpose as well, which is so funny. And she's gone through the thinking process and the waiting for her ships to come in, and she's gone through the battle of when the Five of Wands, where they're sort of battling for their place in that world, and she's had the success with the Six of Wands, and she's sort of been resilient, and she's looked back at her past, and she's carried a lot of burdens, and she's also put down those burdens, and she now is able to sit with her passion and her purpose in true alignment on her throne. And that's basically like, if you go through all of this, you will get through that journey and you will be sitting on your throne with your cute little black kitty cat, and you'll be good. All right, guys. So day 9, Erin's wisdom. Guys, I'm just going to add on to the end. Can you hear that noise? That is the animal in my room, a gecko. It's actually like right there behind the curtains, and I know it sounds big.